Hey guys, Silicon Slave here. Got a quick video today. I'm just going to show you guys how to make a drum and bass or like neuro sort of bass in Zebra. This one's fairly simple, but it's a really good starting point, I think, to make a lot of stuff. Anyway, it sounds something like this. And we'll have a look at the patch real quick. It's pretty simple, just one oscillator and some shaping. There's not even a filter or anything on it. So anyway, let's get started. We'll open up a new patch of Zebra. This is just the init patch. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to come here and turn this to quad. Already you can see the sound's getting a lot thicker. I'm going to detune it a little bit. Sweet. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put it on reset mode so it always hits the same. It's always going to hit the same bit of the phase when we start it. And next we're going to turn on sync and we're going to play with the sync a little bit. Then we're going to make a new envelope. I'm going to turn this down so it's just a K. The cool thing about Zebra is, like, as you just saw, when we add new modulation sources, it pops them in here. So it's kind of like, it doesn't waste our time and with a bunch of bullshit we're not using. It's really nice. Anyway, so we're going to adjust it just a little bit so that when we hit the key, it's going to bump up the sync a little bit. That sounds good to me. Let's see what else we're going to do. Increase the width just a little bit. It's already pretty wide, but you know, why not? Okay, good. Next thing we're going to do, now we're going to come into the oscillator effects, and we're going to go and grab Formanzilla. I'm going to scroll through it until we find a bit we like. So I kind of like this bit around here, so I think that's... Anyway, the next thing we're going to do, we're going to use this LFO here to control this. And we don't want to do too much, but just to give it a little bit of movement. So we're going to put it on slow, and we're going to put it on gate mode. And let's put it in here. I think we'll put it positive. Cool. I'm going to change the rate. That's maybe a little bit less. Yeah, I like that. Sort of in between. I guess we can add one more effect in here. So the other thing I would do is probably go fundamental, and we'll put that one there. And I think we'll have this one controlled by the envelope too as well. We'll have to open it up. Yeah, and so that way we can either, that'll take some bass out of the initial hit, and this will add some to the initial hit. We'll just add a little bit, we don't want too much. Just that first bit is really got that percussive element to it. Okay, so now, I think that sounds pretty good. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to get rid of this mod effects, and we're going to come in and put a shaper down here in the little effects bit. So we're going to turn to wedge, we're going to turn the edge all the way up, and then we're going to play with this depth until we find somewhere. Already you can see that it's just giving us what we want. last but not least, we're just going to grab an EQ. We're going to boost the low freaks a little bit less than 16, maybe like 12. And then we're going to want to cut this muddy 300. Maybe a little bit less. And we're going to want to boost. We can play around with it a bit more. I think the trick is somewhere in this. Yeah, that's better. That's better. And if we go in and yeah, there you go. Obviously this isn't like finished by any means, but I think this is kind of where I'm going to leave us today, because I think that's a pretty good starting point. Like what I would do from here is probably like take this and then like maybe add another sample, another filter or two here, and then resample it a bunch with like different sort of filters going up and down and weird shit happening to it. But at least for like making like the basic like sort of bread and butter of what you're going to make the bass out of, I think this is a pretty good thing. And as you can see, it's pretty simple. It's just the one oscillator, some effects, two envelopes, and the LFO, and that's pretty much it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. You know, all that dumb YouTube shit, like and subscribe. Give me that algorithm. I need it. The AIs control everything, but, you know, what can I do? Help me out here, please. Thanks so much, guys. Have a good day.